The earth it shakes, the water is rising in the lakes. The clouds they gather, the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air, it's coming all right. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Flash across the screen, nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. To like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. To like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share.
Well, hello, Thunder Buddies. Hey, Thunder Buddy Mark. Hey, Thunder Buddy Dave, how you hearing me today?
I'm hearing an echo. Daggone it again. What is going on with you?
I have muted everything in the place except the actual feed from here, so I don't know why we're getting an echo.
Let me look at this real quick. And one of these days, we're going to be able to get rid of all this stuff. Uh, Hang on just a sec. I'm going to try one thing here. Say hey.
Hey,
Hey, got rid of it.
go right. Excellent.
It was on the wrong speaker setting. So now we're good.
Okay,
Uh,
doke.
how's that, Corey? I think we're good now. I got it taken care of. And that's okay. Let's see. Dave, hey, our good friend Dave is on. Says hi, David and Mark. And there's my dear sister. She's hand pink waving at me. Hi, sis. Good seeing you, and love you, girl. So, anyway, there's Cassie Campbell. Love the song. It is a catchy song. It makes you want to jump up and down and tap your toes and all that kind of good stuff. Anyway,
Yep.
Keith Thomas says, hello, David Mark. Hope your day has been a great one. Got my grass done. Oh, I wish I'd gotten mine done. I'm planning on doing that tomorrow. Andrea Cook says, hi, David Mark. See a chord. Okay. He says, okay, I've got it under control. See if you like it now, John. Ruth Cornelius says, hey, David Mark. And Eric Brake, a good friend Eric's on. He's one of our moderators. He does a good job. Says, hello, David Mark. Welcome, chat. And Cassie Campbell says that song was really good. Cassie, I tell you what, if you wanted to download it, I think we've got it over on. Yeah, he says it's okay now, Mark. So we did a good job.
Good, good, good.
Let me see if I've got that thing. Let's try this. Okay,
Yep.
here is where you can download some of the songs. There's, I think the song you just saw is on there, and I think the birthday song is on. And there's also a download for a thing that will allow you to be notified automatically whenever we go live. If you're not getting the notifications, let's see here. Hey, there's Harley Blankenship, a good friend Harley. She's saying, hello, y'all. I bet she's, you know, tell what she's doing. You know how she is. She's always running here, there, and everywhere. But anyway, glad to see you, Harley. Sheila Snyder says, hello, weather family. And it is like a family out there. You guys are something else. Andrea Cook says she's thinking about going to Linton Lake. You know, this might be the best time to do it because after today and tomorrow, it's not going to be a fitting day out for man or beast, according to what, well, that's what the forecast says. But you and I both know that it necessarily will not be like that.
No. It may be a little rainy sometimes. You may get some showers, maybe a couple thunderstorms, but it may not be a washout the whole time.
Okay, well, I've left this URL up there, so if you take it and you go in and download, Sia, of course, says, yeah, the app is what he uses. It opens the screen right up when they are live. So, I don't know, look at it and see. You can always delete it if you don't like it, but it's something free of charge. It's not going to cost you anything. It's something Sia Core developed to help everybody. He says, oh, a little more echo now. I don't hear it. Do you hear me echoing?
No, I don't hear any of it.
Sounds good to me. So maybe he's just I don't know. All right, I'm gonna take this URL down. If anybody else needs it, let me know and I can put it back up. So there we go. Mala Tyndall says hello. Thanks to you and your team for all you do. Tanis Williamson says hi guys, and see of course says he don't hear me echoing at all through it. So that's a good thing. I don't know. It's something we're going to have to go through all this and take a look at our audio. We've been making changes, and we go through and make all these different changes. Okay, Hotel Mario says it's not really an echo. It sounds like there are two Marks talking. Audio is double. You know, we had it going for a minute, Mark. Maybe have you done anything different up there?
I have not touched a thing.
Okay, so everybody's saying you've got a little bit of an echo. And then Sheila Snyder says Dave sounds like he's echoing to me. Oh, me. There's no place.
I think a lot of it comes in on whatever they're listening on.
Well, it's possible, but when you have that much, everybody's saying you echo. Bunny Flynn says, hello, everyone. Thanks for everything y'all do. We appreciate you guys. Now, let's talk real quick about this. Okay, Harley says you got a little echo. You know what? I'm hearing the woodpecker outside my wall here. He is banging on this wall. If you hear a little pecking sound, that's a woodpecker. It's got a nest out here, and it's pecking on the wall. It sounds like somebody knocking. So, see, of course, says 2 marks are better than 1 mark.
I guess that makes me Mark 2.
It's Mark. Hey, Mark. This is Hump Day, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I sometimes call you Mike instead of me saying Mark. I have to say, hey, Mike. Guess what day it is? Anyway.
Hump Day.
Hump Day, yeah. Okay. So we're going to get through today and tomorrow with mostly sunny skies. I guess if you consider that mostly sunny out there, it's kind of hazy and cloudy. You know,
hazy, smoky, whatever you want to call it, whatever's causing it. It's not bright sunshine.
Harley says, so sweet, a little woodpecker. Now, you would say that, Harley. So Ruth Cornelius says, hey, I can hear you both, so life is good. Yeah, he is picking. I'm going to have to be quiet out there. You know what? He just quit. That's weird. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, we were talking about the weather today and tomorrow. Looks like tomorrow will be kind of a copy of today. We're getting a lot of upper level cloudiness coming through, so it's a little bit of a filtered sun, but it is sun and it is a little on the warm side. It's pretty hot, actually. Hot for my taste. I'm not real big on the heat. I'm more of a fair fall weather kind of person just because, you know, that's just the way I am. I think I'm looking thin in this camera. I must be losing a little bit of weight. I have been. Let me see if I can adjust it a little bit. My camera's kind of getting cattywampus. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I even got my white feather on. So anyway, whatever that means. Well, I do know what it means, but I'm not going to tell you guys. Anyway, so then by the time we get to Friday, Mark, what happens?
Well, we got another system starting to approach way out to the west, but it's generating enough instability over our direction, and we'll have had enough heat and humidity build up from the south to give us a chance for thunderstorms, and mostly in the afternoons. The chances are 70-80% through the weekend for a chance of afternoon and evening thunder showers. It shouldn't be a washout the whole time, I wouldn't think. But again, we'll get rounds of it coming through. So, if you see a thunderstorm come up, just stop what you're doing, go inside for a while, be safe, and then you can come back out when it's over and enjoy the dampness and probably the high humidity after that, too.
Yeah, Tommy Hilliard's on with us. He says, good afternoon, all. Tommy, I think our notification system for the spotter meeting was kind of messed up yesterday, so I'm sure you didn't get the notification. But anyway, hope to see you again soon. And then Siakor says, they say the camera puts on 10 pounds. I must have a lot of cameras on him. Not right. He is not right at all.
Nope.
Mary Vorver says, good afternoon, David, Mark, and all. Hi, Mary. It's good to see you on here.
Mary.
Hope it's Hanini Wash Day. And Skyhorn says, good evening. It's a beautiful day outside. I guess any day you wake up above ground, it is a beautiful day. It's a nice day, and it's something you get out there and start noticing things around you and how it looks. You know, that's how we're having to do weather anymore. We can't depend on the models for anything.
No, they're not doing that great right now.
No, they're not. But we can handle it pretty good. I've had a pretty good success rate. There's Sunny 161 on with us. She says, hey, y'all. Currently nice in Centertown, getting ready to mow before rain. Yeah. Mary Vorger says,
that's our day tomorrow.
Mary Vorger says, Hineni Wash Day back at you. And for those of you who can't speak Lakota Sioux, that means good morning. And, well, we won't go into all the language. We can speak Lakota back and forth all day long. Mary and I could, but none of you would understand it. So anyway, we'll stay English. Doggone it, I pulled my little clamp off here. is my headphone clamp. Let me stick it back on. Okay, Ruth Cornelius says, amen. Rita Smith Foster, oh, how I love this hot weather, just makes my heart sing. You're not right, Rita. Not right at all. Sheila Steiner says, each day is definitely a blessing. And then Chris Meacham says, afternoon, Thunder Buddies. Let's take a little tour around. We haven't done that in a while. I want to look at, let's look at some of our,
our camera up in Metropolis finally came back.
Oh, yeah, I saw it the other day. I don't know when I saw it, actually. I guess the first thing let's do is look at the Hopkinsville elevator camera. And there it is. That's southern Hopkinsville. If you're looking at it, you can see the haze in the air. I guess that's haze. It's not, I don't think that's the smoke. I don't smell any smoke in it, but it looks like the humidity's going up, which is probably why it's like
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to hot, humid days, but you know, it is what it is. That time of the year. I wonder if Lake Barkley is up. Let's see. That one's never.
Of course not.
No, but let's look at our good friend over here, Michael Vance at the Lakeside Campground Marina. Boy, that looks nice and inviting.
It does.
Beautiful afternoon. Looks like a light breeze going. 84 degrees there, and just partial sunshine. Yeah, that'd be a place to be right now. Ruth Cornelius says, fixing to rain here again, and I will take it over the heat. I think she's in Houston, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll take a look over there here in just a minute, Ruth. Let's look here at the WKDZ camera over at I-24 and 6880 in Trigg County. And this is courtesy the WKDZ studios there. And we appreciate them letting us use this. Harley Blankenship says she loves it. You love what I bet you love I know what she loves. She loves the Lakeside Campground Marina. I know Harley. She's like that.
Yeah. Boy, that shot really shows the haziness in the sky, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Here's downtown Katie's. And you can kind of see it there too. It's just winds are fairly calm, as you can see by the flag there. So let's see here. I want to see if I can go to. Try Houston. Let me see if I can get it up here. Hang on just a second. I got to go put you somewhere else. And here we go. There's Houston. And I hope you like the looks of it because it is pretty nice. Get a little bit better shot. And yeah, I can see where they might be going to get some showers in there. But gosh, look at that traffic. I do not want to be there. Yeah, I was right. Harley says the lakes. I knew what she's talking about. Alicia Maxwell, hello everyone. Took advantage of sunshine, got the mowing and weed eating done today. I know where else you can come, Alicia, and do that. I'll be glad to help. I'll help you. April Lilly says, good afternoon, weather peeps. Hope everyone is well, and we are. Let's go ahead and go to Kansas City. Woohoo! Look at that fountain down there. I don't see Tracy Runyon, but I hear she's going to be headed our way here next month. Well, actually in August.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Anyway, this is Kansas City, Missouri. Again, it's hazy looking. It's just, I don't know. But you know, we got one place that is our favorite. You know where that is? You know?
Yep.
Everybody else know? Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Niagara Falls. I love this shot. Looky there. There's the little rainbow in there. There's, what is that, Lady of the Mist boat?
The Maid of the Mist.
Okay, Maid of the Mist. Well, look at the crowd along the bank there looking at it. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
Don't you know that feels good and cool there? I swear, it looks really nice. I love Niagara
Spray
Falls.
coming up from the falls.
Yep, that's right. Now, if I can get out of this without having a problem, let me see if I can do it. Not yet. Well, this is always a problem. Why is it doing this to me? Whoa, I hit it just right. That little X up there finally allowed me to do it. I am tickled. But somewhere else we need to look at is exit 4 in Clarksville. Ooh, what is going on here? How do I get this thing big? There we go. I'll do it right here. Now, This
There we go.
is looking up toward you get on I-24, come north towards Hopkinsville. If you're down there at the mall, right up here is where you turn to go into. I tell you what, let me see if I can get this a little easier. No, I can't do it. That's not going to let me. Now I just screwed it all up again. Right up here is the entrance to Sam's Club, so you know about where you are. And then if we go back the other way, we'll look back. Oh, that one's there, but the other exit doesn't seem to be up. This is down on Riverside Drive. Yeah, Riverside Drive. Well, traffic's a little backed up there, and but it looks like it's moving along pretty good. So it's just one of those kind of, I don't know. There's Stephanie, Boston, Kentucky girl. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you on here. She's so nice. She's always on with us, and I think she likes me, Mark. You know, I always like talking to her. I'm just kidding, Stephanie. I'm jerking your string a little bit. Sheila Snyder says, I hope nobody tries the barrel routine like in the cartoons. And she's talking about going over the Niagara Falls. But I don't think
No, that wouldn't be good at all.
No. You know what else I need to do? I want to look and see where here. I wanted to look at this satellite photograph. Well, it's not a photo, it's a live picture of the Earth from space, about 23,000 miles away. Stephanie's laughing at me. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. So there's why the hazy skies. You can see the high clouds and everything coming in ahead of this system. This will be here, I guess, on Friday. And if it's to be believed, I guess we're going to get some rain. I do want to look at the wind fields, not necessarily for this. I want to go out here into the Pacific. And we're going to see what's going on out here, because there's some strange stuff going on you guys are going to need to know about. First of all, Mark, look at the strength of that polar vortex. Absolutely strong. Yeah. Got winds going
on. Low.
Yep. It's right now the winds, they have increased from what they were. They're up to about 20, I saw a 25 mile an hour reading in it. And this is important that it's setting up like this, because if this turns out the way it did last year, you might remember we had this, we went into the summer and everything last year, and we kept getting showers, we didn't get a drought. Well, there's more to that that's coming on now. Now here's a little storm developing off the coast back up here. It'll eventually come in, but it's going to be a little while. But if you look at the winds, even on that, there's 31 mile an hour winds, 33 just ahead of that coming into the northwest coast. And then there's another storm right here. Another one over here, and a little trough right here. So we got all kinds of things trying to develop out here in the Pacific. Mark, what else are you seeing? There's something that we're seeing that's a little concerning to us about a lot of things. So I'm going to go up here and let's look at Greenland. Yeah. It's a big change.
If you look up in Greenland, and then the North Atlantic just off of Greenland, you'll see that we've got some colder temperatures starting to develop up that way. And they're talking about that will probably have a pretty good effect on our upcoming winter.
Here's a 1 degree below zero this time of the year in Greenland. Yeah, that's not necessarily that unusual, but even down here near the coast, 6 degrees. And as you look at this, there appears to be a little cooling up here in the northern Atlantic. That means a little something, because if you look at that, then you look back over here at the Bering Sea and the Arctic Ocean. This is all ice, but if you look at the temperatures, they're still pretty cold. They're right at or just above freezing there. I do know that in here in Alaska, there's 26 degrees there. This is up on the mountain peaks, I'm sure. But then you look down in here, there's some below freezing temperatures here in the ocean. So then we look at Hudson Bay, again, right at freezing there in Hudson Bay. So what does this tell us, and why is that important?
Well, that sets us up for cold air intrusions, especially in the eastern part of the United States, as we head into winter. All the polar vortex elements are setting up, and they're setting up early.
Yeah, so we would be talking about tropical system about this time, but we do have a plume of Saharan dust coming in. I don't know if the satellite's going to pick it up real good. There's a little
You'd
bit
pick
of
it
it
up
right
better
there.
on infrared. But
Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I've got an infrared setting. I don't. But you can see, you can kind of see it right in here. That's that kind of hazy looking stuff. That's your Saharan dust cloud off the coast of Africa. And so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays a part, because if that does inhibit the storm, I'm sorry, the tropical development, when it does clear, that ocean is going to continue to warm, and then that could be, well, kind of like a count breaking over us, you know. So anyway, we will see. This is all purely conjecture, but it does have some basis for fact. Anyway, so that's your little history lesson for the day. I just try to keep you guys informed as best as we can. We will look at something. I'm going to look back here at Reelfoot Lake. This is one of my favorite cameras. Come on. I know you're wanting to. Here we go. 92 degrees. Well, I think their temperatures, things need to be, their thermometers need to be adjusted there. I don't believe it's quite that warm, but look at that.
yeah.
And you can see back here, the clouds starting to build. This is way on off in the distance. That's probably the tops of some storms. It's going to be another 48 hours before they get in here to us, but at least you have an idea of what it looks like. And then look at Tiptonville. Now, Tiptonville is in my opinion, the earthquake capital of Tennessee, because it is known for all the little minor earthquakes it has right there in this whole region right here, because it's sitting pretty close to the New Madrid fault zone, and you get an idea that it's anyway. If we happen to be looking at it, the camera starts shaking, we'll know what's happening. Anyway, 87 degrees there. I think that's probably a little closer to the actual temperature. But anyway, Mark, what do you think? Is there a couple of other things we need to address? I do know there's a full moon tonight. Is it tonight?
Yeah.
It's the full strawberry moon. And yeah, the strawberry
Elise Brooks is asking if it's going to be stormy every weekend this month.
Well, I got to tell you, Elise, this pattern is kind of unusual, as everything is in extremes. And I've been seeing this for a while. We've been watching it. I've tried to tell you guys that things are not exactly like they should be. And, you know, the pattern that we've been in, I said would go at least through mid-July. I don't see any reason to change that opinion right now, as it's still doing that. It's getting hot and warm for a few days, then you go right back into a rainy period with cooler temperatures, and then you get back warm again, then more rain again. It's up and down, and I don't see a change in that pattern. So I don't know. It's highly unusual. Now, a good tropical system could change things and break the pattern, but it could either break it or enhance it. And I think that it's going to be more likely to enhance. And we'll see. So Ruth Cornelius is correct. It is the strawberry moon, and that's basically because it is the time of the year the Native Americans would find, and they would be able to pick the wild strawberries, and other berries become ripe. In fact, this is early June, so it doesn't look like that. The blackberries aren't really ripe until about the end of June or the 1st of July, but still, hopefully we'll have a good blackberry crop. Got to spray something on you and keep the chiggers off of you, but but nothing like a good old blackberry cobbler. Ooh, I done talked myself hungry. Speaking of hungry,
here we go again.
You know, speaking of hungry, where did we eat today, Mark?
Oh, we had lunch over at Ma's Kitchen. My goodness, was it good.
It is, I swear. And we saw some of our friends over there. They're on here. I don't think they're on here with me right now. I don't see them. But yeah, we had several of our YouTube chat friends on or over there, and they were all just raving about it. They loved it. And so take a look at this right here. Can y'all hear that okay? Okay, we're not having any sound on it, so let me see what the problem is here, Mark. Ah, good grief. It is one thing after another. Mark, you may have to come out here and figure out where our audio, I think it's something that's not selected. Stream Deck. I'll be right back. I'm going to mute my mic while I use language. No, never mind.
It's the middle of the night, and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away.
Hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you. Well, it appears all of our commercials are muted for some reason. I'm trying to figure that out. We'll see what we can do about it, but didn't mean to keep you guys waiting. Let's see here. Barb says, hi guys, I'll keep my broom parked. Maybe my cloud will behave. See, of course, there's no sound on it. Barb says, hi, Miss Ruth. Keith Thomas, no sound. Lisa Brooks, oh no, I might be enjoying vacuuming my pool this year. My favorite thing to do. It gets me out of my house. Only thing I can do without a cane. Okay.
See, of course, says the other commercial had sound.
Are you sure about that? Let's try it and see. Hold on a minute. I'll try the Mid-South.
It's the middle of the night, and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away, and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South storm shelter. Mid-South storm shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below-ground or above-ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
Okay, so I've got sound on that one, but I could barely hear it through my headphones. Mark, were you hearing it very good? I don't even hear you now. You're muted or something.
I never hear the commercials, Dave.
Okay, well, anyway. Well, let's talk about Michael Vance Roofing and Contracting Roofing, 270-707 Roof. Man, he knows so much about roofs. It's not even funny. I hate to even keep bragging on him because it'll give him the big head. But anyway, if you have a roofing issue, give Michael a call, 270-707 Roof, and he'll get to you. And, of course, he owns Lakeside Campground Marina, one that we saw the camera on. And there's the website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. You got to go there and try it. It is absolutely the best. And let's see here. Let's see what else we got. Let's talk about Katie Moyer. I wanted to play her fishing attraction. Let's see if you can hear this okay, and let's try it. If you want to give yourself an edge in catching fish, you have to try Kentucky Hemp Works Fish Attractant. It is so easy to use, even a child can do it. A drop or two on your bait will yield amazing results.
I got him.
Make your fishing trip memorable. Catch lots of fish with Kentucky Hemp Works Fishing Attractant. Look for it in our online store at dpww.shop. Supplies are going fast, so place your order today. And looks like everybody heard that okay, so we're batting about 90%. There's our online store link, dpww.shop. It also has a link to the Shop Weather and Wisdom.com store. You'll find all kinds of neat stuff in there, and I think you'll like it. Get in there and explore it. You'll see some stuff I know you're going to love. Now, I really want to try to get back, and I want to play Moz. I'm not sure why I'm not getting her across. Let's see here. Mark, speak up to me a minute.
All right. Everything looks level-wise like it's fine on my mic.
Yeah.
So
There is a reason that we're not getting.
where's Ma's Kitchen at?
It's right here. I'll try it again. But I don't hear that even in the other. It's kind of weird. But I will tell you, I want to talk to you about Ma's Kitchen. She's located out there in the same shopping center as Harbor Freight on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville. And they have some of the best food. You and I ate there, and it just, I'd get big as a house if I ate there every day. It is so good. And
Yeah.
so I'm sorry.
But you know, we were talking about that. It's not only good food, it's well prepared, and it is healthy ingredients, or healthier ingredients.
Yeah, well, it comes naturally. It comes from the local area, and those $1.50 breakfast sausage and biscuits are absolutely the best you can find. I've never seen anything like it. I could eat my weight in them, better not, but I could eat a lot of them. But anyway, try to get out there and see Ma's Kitchen. You won't be sorry. I don't know what's happened to her commercial, but we're going to get that figured out. Wait just a minute. I may have seen. Hold on here just a second. I think maybe, just maybe, I don't know. I don't see. I thought I could get into the settings on that and figure it out, but I don't know what I can. I'm going to try one more time. Nope, it ain't going to do it. So, Cindy, I'm sorry. I will play you twice next time. So, I'm sorry. But you got to take my word for it. That Ma's Kitchen is a place that you have got to go and try. Now,
Yes, indeed.
Okay, now here we go. Now we're back. Okay, everybody, I'm sorry. It just seems like there's constantly one thing after another, but I promise you, if I have to take this down for a couple of weeks to make sure it's repaired, we're going to do it. You know, I'm through having these audio issues, but anyway, I offer you my apologies. And so we pretty well paid the bills, I guess. If there's anything, we do have some new sponsors coming on board. At least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, have at least 3 new ones about to come on. And yeah, you're going to like those. And I got actually 2 more in the wings. So yeah, it's starting to fill up. I'm going to have to separate and go to 2 different commercial spots in our broadcast at some point, just because folks are finding they're having good luck with us, and I'm glad of that. But I've also got to try to be sure I do them all justice and not have any audio problems like I have today. So anyway, I guess we're getting close to winding it down. We've already been on 40 minutes, Mark. You got any things you want to say? Or there's Maria Perez. You got the translation for that?
I can, but she's asking about Honduras and the Atlantic and the formation of hurricanes in the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And all we can tell you for right now is that right now the Saharan dust is kind of inhibiting. They keep showing a tropical system developing off of Honduras and in that area in the Gyre on out at the far end of the GFS. So every time they show it, it's like, oh, it's after 200 hours, it's after 200 hours, and it doesn't get any closer. So for right now, I'd say the conditions are starting to become right for development down in the tropics, but right now we're not looking at anything.
Right. So Maria,
You're wondering about the dust coming off of Africa, if it's going to inhibit it, yes. And yes, for right now it is.
yeah. So Ruth Cornelius says, have a good evening, and we hope you have a good evening, and I hope all of you who are on here with us, watching us, I appreciate you joining us, and we'll try to do better next time and get everything fixed and going like it's supposed to. Anyway, Mark, any final words?
Everyone enjoy the warm weather while you can and the sunny weather while you can. Don't let the showers and storms that may come in on the weekend bother you much. And we'll see you again Friday, hopefully with better sound.
Absolutely. And if I don't see you here, I'll see you somewhere else.
Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time, we say good night. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen.